How's it going, Shuffle Squad YouTube channel? My name is PrimeTimeWizardTV, and today we're taking a look at a deck that I honestly thought could not happen. But if you're watching this video right now, we made it happen. I'm absolutely excited because we're playing Lost Box with Delphox V, Zapdos V, and Earthseal Stone. Yes, you heard me right. Those amalgamation of cards actually come together to make a viable deck. I'm very, very excited. Ever since I've heard of Earthseal Stone, I've been dying to use this combo. If you're not familiar, Earthseal Stone is a tool card that gives your Pokemon an attack star gravity. It's a VSTAR attack that reduces all your opponent's Pokemon down to 100 HP. We're gonna combo that with Zapdos V, whose ability should work to make the Earthseal Stone attack cost down to 0. So honestly, a free attack to make your opponent have 100 HP left. And then we're going to use the tools we have in the Lost Zone box to try and take our prizes. Hopefully use the magical Delphox V that does 120 damage to the active and one Pokemon on the bench. Essentially, hopefully we make it happen where we can take six prizes in one turn. I really hope we can make this happen. Honestly, we can't be called PrimeTimeWizardTV if we don't make use of the magical Fox Pokemon. I'm excited. But before anything, of course, guys, make sure to check the description down below for all our amazing discounts and sponsors. They can definitely help build this deck or any deck you need online or in the field. With that, let's get to the deck list. I'm excited. All right, this is the deck list we're going to be bringing here today. Let's go ahead and talk about the main combo pieces first. And let's start with the Earthseal Stone. Earthseal Stone is a tool card. You attach it to Pokemon V and gives it the Star Power, Star Gravity. Star Gravity for 3 colorless energies. You can't put damage counters on each of your opponent's Pokemon V until its remaining HP is 100. Very powerful attack here, especially if you're up against Pokemon VMAXs or VSTARs. This does a lot of damage essentially, and we're comboing that with Zapdos V. Since Zapdos V has the Fighting Instinct ability, this Pokemon's attack costs colorless less for each of your Pokemon's V in play, and you're going to only play that Earthseal Stone in a field where there's multiple Pokemon Vs. So this 100% works with that ability. You can essentially use Star Gravity for 0 energy, which is the goal here. But Zapdos V is a pretty good attacker. Thunderous Kick does 170 damage. Before doing damage, you discard a special energy. We're in a special energy meta, but honestly, just being able to do 170 damage for one fighting potentially is pretty good. You can take a knockout on like Arceus Vs potentially. So that is great. And the last piece of the puzzle is going to be the Delphox V with the Magical Fire. Magical Fire does 120 damage for 2 fire and a colorless. You put 2 energy cards attached to this Pokemon to the Lost Zone and you do 120 damage more onto the bench. Essentially, the goal is to use Star Gravity on a Zapdos V, send hopefully onto 2 VMAXs, and then end the game with a Delphox V. That's the goal there. But again, we're a Lost Box deck, so we are very flexible. We have other attackers in the deck, and let's go ahead and talk about those. A lot of them are fairly familiar. Again, the main engine in the Lost Box deck is going to be the Flower Selecting Comfey. Look at the top 2 cards, send 1 card to the Lost Zone and 1 card into your hand. We have an early game attacker in Cramorant with the Lost Provisions, Spit Innocently, 110. I'm sure you're familiar with it. Sometimes I feel a little weird attacking with a Cramorant first, since that 110 damage might not really matter, right? Because we're going to use Star Gravity anyway. So this is one of those scenarios where it might be a late game Cramorant there. We're also playing a Radiant Charizard with the Combustion Blast and Excited Heart. Again, 250 damage for the end of the game. Maybe you take 4 prizes, right, with the Delphox V on 2 V-Stars, and you want to close it out with the Radiant Charizard. That's pretty good as well. As for supporting Pokemon, we're playing 1 Oranguru to put back energies in the deck so we can Mirage Gate, or sometimes put a supporter back into the deck to make our deck, make our field Marnie-proof, essentially. We're also playing 1 Moltres from Pokemon Go with the Flare symbol. This is the first time I've seen this card. Your basic fire Pokemon's attack, except Moltres, do 10 more damage. That means Radiant Charizard does 260, but more importantly, Magical Fire does 130 damage. That means even if your Pokemon has a V-Guard energy, we are taking a knockout, and that is very important, especially in the Lugia meta. What else is a support? We're playing 1 Manaphy just because we're Lost Box. We don't want to give away multiple prizes. And 2 Lumineon V with a luminous sign. This is very important. This our deck can get a little bit clunky. We're not playing Radiant Greninja in a Lost Box Mirage Gate deck, so I like having the 2 Lumineon V to be able to really search out those early Colresses to get the Colress chain going. With the trainer cards, playing 4 Battle VIP Pass, great opener. 2 Escape Rope to be sometimes you could use this to send like something like a flying Pikachu to the bench essentially, and hit it that way, or you know what, send an Empoleon V as well. Also, just a great way to switch our comp phase. We're playing 4 Mirage Gate. The main way we're going to be able to power up our Delphox, but not the only way, mind you. Again, a card where it can only be used if you have 7 cards in your Lost Zone. Attach 2 basic energy cards of different types from your deck to your Pokemon. And we're playing 1 Ordinary Rod, 4 Quick Ball, 4 Scoop Up Net, 2 Switch Cart. Fairly standard cards there. 2 Magma Basin. Great card here to power up a Delphox out of nowhere. You can use Magma Basin, Raihan, and then attach. We don't have to use the Mirage Gate there. We're also playing two Boss's Orders to gust things up, 4 Colress, our main draw supporter of the deck, and 1 Raihan. Sometimes this 1 Raihan could be very, very clutch. I've been able to use that card to sometimes try and search the Earthseal Stone, right? It's not the easiest card to find. And we're playing 1 Choice Belt as another Pokemon tool, 2 Earthseal Stone, and yeah, that's all the items there. For our energy, you're playing 2 Fighting, 7 Fire, and 3 Water. Good mix there. The Water, sometimes throws me off because when I see Water energy in a Lost Box decks, I'm thinking of Radiant Greninja, but we can use it to attack with a Lumineon V, get something out of the way, and 120 damage, right? We might be able to take a knockout that way after the Earthseal Stone. Whew, what a group of cards for sure. Let's go ahead and go into some games, hopefully some wins. All right, let's see if we can sneak ourselves a win here. Not gonna lie, the most I'm hoping for is a pretty good game. Hopefully I can get that for you guys. But again, this deck is very, very interesting. Not a bad start. Going second as well. That means we get to use a Colress experiment going second. That's 2 cards into Lost Zone 3 with a Comfey there, and 2 Mirage Gate in the opening hand. Hopefully they don't play anything that really disrupts my hand here. That looks like my opponent is playing a very interesting deck. I saw Volo in there. Don't like to see that, because after we use the Zapdos to attack, we kind of want the damage on the board. All right, let's see what my opponent is playing. I did see a Bibarel as well. Could possibly be Lost Box, maybe? I think Volo only discards V, doesn't it? I'm not quite sure. Let's see what we're playing. An Arceus V. Okay, that still could be potentially anything. Arceus V probably paired with with so many Pokemon. But if I had to guess, probably Duraludon V is one of the more popular options. No, it's gonna be Flying Pikachu. We can't hit Flying Pikachu with Delphox. But we do see a Crobat. We just need 6 prizes on the board. Oh, we do play Escape Rope and stuff as well. So Escape Rope is a way to get around Flying Pikachu. We send it to the bench, or we send it to the bench, hit it with the Delphox right after. Yeah, I think here what we're gonna do is we're gonna go use the Colress first, see what we have to work with. Earthseal Stone. Let's see, we can Zapdos right now if we wanted to, but we need to wait for them to evolve. That's another downside of the deck for sure. We need the Quick Ball, and I think I'm just gonna grab the Fire Energy from here. We're gonna use Comfey, Flower Select. I do value the Raihan. All right, hand is honestly, it's pretty good. The only downside is we're probably gonna get Marnied in a bit here. I could take a knockout on the Arceus V if I could find myself a Fighting Energy. We're gonna try and do that. If I could take a knockout on the Arceus V very early, where they can't even use any ability, that's probably the best case scenario here. But the only way I could draw into a Fighting Energy at this point is going to be the Oranguru. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and Guru away the Moltres. Unfortunately, it's going to be another Comfey. Yeah, that means there's no way for me to really get that attack off. So I think we're just going to go ahead and pass. We'll drop the Comfey. We have 3 cards. Since we're not attacking with the Zapdos, I can flower selecting again. We knew it was the Moltres on top. I don't think that's gonna matter. Battle VIP Pass could be good. Yeah, Battle VIP Pass definitely sounds good to me. We'll use it here. Let's get a Cram, another Comfey ready. We could attack with a Cram, but doing damage doesn't quite matter here. So I'm just going to go ahead and pass the turn. Next turn, we should be able to use the Zapdos attack, except that we get Marnied. I wanted to put it down. That's like, we were 100% going to get Marnied in that hand, right? Our hand was way too big, but oh, not too bad. Not bad of a grip after a Marnie. But, you know, I wanted to save it as a surprise, right? Like, that's half the power of this deck, is that you don't see it coming. If I bench the Zapdos as well as put the Earthseal Stone, they probably won't evolve the Flying Pikachu. All right, they evolve into Arceus. Just gonna go ahead and Trinity Nova here. I need this Pikachu to evolve. Okay. I really need this Pikachu to evolve. I guess I could go for the Earthseal Stone now. I have 2 guaranteed prizes. Just, I don't have prizing on the Pikachu. I could just attack with a Cram, try and fake him out, go like, hey, you know what? That's what I'm trying to do here. I'll 2 damage with a Cramorant. There might evolve into the Flying Pikachu Den. All right, let's do that. We'll go Colress Experiments, grab a Fire Energy, and the Lumineon. Sounds okay. Yeah, that sounds fine to me. We'll go use the Comfey, grab the Mirage Gate. So we're pretty close to the 1-2 combo there. It's going to attach the Comfey. We'll Primate Wisdom the Lumineon to the top of the deck. We get the Colress anyway, so we don't need the Lumineon technically. And we'll retreat to the Cramorant. At this point, they still have the VSTAR ability. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and spit innocently. We'll do 110 damage there onto the Arceus VSTAR. Let's see. I really want to do the Earthseal Stone combo here. They go ahead and use Starbirth. Find yourself a Flying Pikachu. Let's go. Flying Pikachu. Retreat to the Flying Pikachu and just go ahead and use the... I forget the name of the attack. It's been a minute. All right, there it is. The Max Balloon for 160 damage. Prevent all damage done. Luckily, placing damage counters does not count. So go ahead and Volo, taking away my Crobat V. So, I mean, their Crobat V. I was thinking... All right. Well, one way we could still win is if we just knock out all the Pokemon. Right now, all I really need to find here is nothing. I believe we should have everything we need with this hand. I'm gonna go use we need the boss's orders potentially. Everything in this hand is too good. I guess we could lose the Fire Energy. Let's see what we draw off the Comfey. Boss's orders. We do have 2 boss's orders. I'm gonna go Quick Ball away the boss. Find... Oh, our Zapdos is prize! No! Okay, 1 sec. Earthseal Stone is in there. We're so close here. I'm gonna grab Radiant. Grab Delphox. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. I think we should still be able to do it here. We'll go Delphox, Lumineon. We'll Lumineon for the Raihan. We'll drop the other Delphox. Doesn't even matter at this point. Go ahead and Raihan here. grab ourselves the Earth Seal Stone. And go ahead and Mirage Gate. We'll Mirage Gate the fire energy and the water energy onto the fire here, the water there. Attach the Earth Seal Stone onto the Delphox. We'll attach this. Is there any fire energy left? There is. We'll put this down. We'll Magma Basin into the other Delphox. We'll attach this here. We'll retreat. I think ideally the fire energy was on the Comfey. Definitely a mistake on my end there. And we're just going to go Primate Wisdom, the boss's orders onto the top of the deck. And we'll just go and Star Gravity, doing 210 damage to the Flying Pikachu. I think 40 damage. No, 70 damage to the Arceus. But more importantly, bringing both Pokemon down to less than 100 here. They do get a Quick Ball, finding themselves another Flying Pikachu. Don't like to see that, but what we can do is... No, they hit us with a... No, that's fine. They hit us with a Marnie. I'm A-okay with that. They can't take a knockout on my Delphox this turn. This Delphox will get a chance to attack here. We did put the boss's orders on top. I could. And the fact they put a Bidoof, that kind of seals the deal here, right? Because what we can do is we can boss's orders the Arceus V. I'm going to go attach this. Might as well Mirage Gate while we have it, just in case they boss around us. And we'll just go Magical Fire, hit the Pikachu V, because now Max Balloon is no longer effect on the bench, and we take 5 prizes just like that. And end the game. Okay, not gonna lie. That worked out pretty nice. It was nice that they couldn't get the one shot back on us. So that definitely worked out. All right, good game to my opponent. All right, we got another game here with the Delphox deck. I honestly cannot not laugh with when I say the name of the deck, because I cannot believe I'm using Delphox V here. But honestly, it works out. It works out as long as everything flows right. We should be able to sneak a couple of wins. And seeing a Mew VMAX, I'm not opposed to that. I do like Mew VMAX. They don't play Manaphy. That means I might be able to get away with a couple of Delphoxes. We'll grab Comfey and another Comfey, to be honest. Just in case I have a feeling they will be able to get the turn 1 knockout. They did opt to go second. That means it probably is the... what do you call this? The Meloetta version, potentially. We'll grab the Scoop Up Net. I'll grab the Mirage Gate. It's too important here. But what I can do is I can still retreat the Comfey. We'll attach a fire energy there. Retreat the Comfey into another Comfey. Earth Seal Stone. Also way too important. So we'll grab that. And with that, I'm okay just passing. I don't want to drop the Delphox too early. Give my opponent a chance to react. It does leave us susceptible to something like a Judge if this is the type of Mew deck we're playing against. But they made us go first, right? They made us go first, so I really do have a feeling we're up against Meloetta. Hopefully that means we get to keep our giant hand. There's an Oricorio. That makes things a little bit tougher for sure. I mean, 20 less damage, 100 to active in the bench. That seems fine. That's exactly the number we need to hit anyway. So, there's a Psychic Energy there onto the Mew. It might still be the Meloetta version. It's just that they're opting not to bench the Meloetta. They could just Psychic Leap here. They go for an Ultra Ball. They play Judge. Okay. I'm a little bit confused to what type of Mew we're playing against, but I did see the Judge. That's making me a little bit scared here. If they Judge, they're not attacking. So, you know, there's pros and cons to both sides, but I don't like either scenario. I don't want to get judged. I don't want to get knocked out. Hopefully neither happens here. Although Judge, not the end of the world, our hand is not the greatest. We have a Raihan, so if they do take a knockout, we can have a supporter for turn. In fact, if we Raihan, right? If we Raihan here, we should be able to get the Zapdos into play. The only problem there is we don't see any VMAXs yet. That means we're going to put 100 damage on the board. They're going to be able to evolve into Mew VMAX and still have 210. Let's go for an energy mix here. Attaching a Fusion Strike energy there onto that Mew. So they were still playing that. Yeah, they were still playing the Fusion Strike. And luckily, we didn't get hit by Judge or Alessa Sparkle. So we have a couple of turns to work with. So Magma Basin, easy decision there. Love to see those. I think here, we're just going to attach the Comfey. We'll retreat once more. Hopefully draw into a Colress. Would love to see a Colress here. But it's going to have to be the Mirage Gate once again. Awkward hand, not going to lie. We're going to go drop another Comfey. And we're just going to pass. I believe we should have... Yeah, we do have four cards into the Lost Zone. If we draw into a Colress in the next turn, we should be able to Mirage Gate. But that's not our goal, right? That's not our goal. In fact, Raihan is the perfect supporter for the next turn. Because I can Raihan onto a Comfey, get a Zapdos, attach the Earthseal Stone, and just use Star Gravity. That's exactly what we need to do, actually. So, no Judge. You can take this knockout. Just don't hit us with Judge. They hit us with the Marnie, unfortunately. We lose the Earthseal Stone. We lose the Raihan. Let's see what we're going to get in exchange. Yeah, and since they evolved both Mews, we do get the Earthseal Stone. We get the Lumineon V as well. They play Lost City. I'm okay with that. That powers up my Lost Zone. And they go for the Max Miracle. So we should have it here, yes. We can go into the Comfey. Lumineon is basically our Raihan here. We'll go ahead and we'll use the Comfey. Getting rid of Fire Energy. I think we've lost way too many at this point. But it should be fine. We're 2, 1. We play a lot. We play 7. So, yeah, it's going to be a Raihan here, right? Yeah, that's going to be the case. Grab the Raihan. We'll Raihan into... I could go into Delphox, but they'll most likely knock it out. Send it to the Lost Zone, to be honest. I'd rather still not have them any... I'd rather not give them a clue to what I'm trying to do here. So, I will grab this. Attach it to the Comfey. Grab a Zapdos. We'll drop the Zapdos. Earthseal Stone. Retreat. And yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and Star Gravity. And this is a lot of damage for one turn, not gonna lie. But the only damage that matters for me are the 2 Mew VMAXs, right? This is game. This is on board right now. If I get to attack with the Delphox, that's game. That's 6 prizes in one turn. I just have to make that happen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards with the Zapdos into the Lost. So we actually have it here. As long as they don't Marnie us, we have it. Because they're going to send the Zapdos to the Lost Zone. If not, we go into a Comfey. They go for the Cross Fusion Strike. Techno Blast here. That's 420 damage onto my Zapdos. Absolutely huge damage. That's not going to matter. We're going to do it. We're going to go into the Comfey. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes. Oh my god. We got another Fire Energy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hopefully there's still one, right? Hopefully there's still one in the deck. That's all that matters here. We'll go Mirage Gate. There's one. Oh, please don't give up. Please don't give up. Let me do it. All right, we're going to attach. We're going to pick up the Comfey. We're going to go into Delphox, and we're going to go ahead and use Magical Fire, 100 damage to the active and the bench for 6 prizes. Absolutely huge. Taking down Mew VMAX, one of the a tier 1 tech for sure. 6 prizes. Nothing feels better than that. That's absolutely hype. Good game to my opponent. And that was Lost Box, Zapdos V, Delphox V, and Earthseal Stone. Honestly, we need a better name for the deck, so put it down in the comments down below what you would call this. I would call it an abomination, but an abomination that can work. And boy, am I glad we were able to get the games here today. We were able to get 6 prizes off a Mew VMAX deck, and that was absolutely hype. Honestly, final thoughts about the deck. It's very, very hard to get the combo off, especially when you want to wait for your opponent to evolve, right? So essentially, this is a going second type deck. You can go first as well, but again, you're waiting for your opponent's Pokemon to evolve, and that sometimes is the hardest piece of the puzzle when you have to depend on your opponent before you can really pop off. Finding the Earthseal Stone, finding the Zapdos V, getting the Delphox to attack. All of those things are in our control, but the making my opponent evolve, I can't quite do that. But when it happens, when my opponent just sets up 2 Mew VMAXs and I'm able to just use the SSR gravity for a ton of damage, boy, does it feel magical. I think this is definitely a fun deck to try out. Maybe bring it to your locals, surprise a couple of your friends. But maybe not bring it to a regional. Maybe, I don't know, you can test it out. Maybe you can find another tech to make things work. Again, Lost Box is the type of deck where you can essentially put anything you want. We've seen so many variations of Lost Box. This is just one of hundreds, potentially. So, but yeah, definitely give it a try. I think it's absolutely magical. And with that, again, my name is PrimeTimeWizardTV. If you enjoyed what you saw here, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to get notified when new videos do come out. Thank you so much.
The Shuffle Squad is proudly sponsored by Atlas Collectibles, the best place to buy any trading card game product online. Visit atlastcg.com and at the checkout screen, make sure to use code TSS12 to save an unbeatable 12% off your entire order. Atlas Collectibles will ship your product anywhere in the world, so make sure you're taking advantage of the 12% savings with TSS12. And if Pokemon is not your thing, don't worry. Go to atlastcg.com and see all the other amazing trading card game products they have there to offer.
The Shuffle Squad is partnered with PTCGO Store to provide our community with the best access to Pokemon TCG codes. They have codes available 24/7, instant email delivery, and you can save 5% off by using code TSS5. If you're a YouTube member or Patreon supporter, you'll have access to a special code that gets you 10% off. So what are you waiting for? Use code TSS5 today and save 5% on your next order of codes on any codes available at ptcgostore.com.
Pokéx Word, the best place to get your fill of Pokemon-inspired puzzles. New puzzles are posted every day, and they recently launched a new Guess That Pokemon puzzle, which is a ton of fun to play. Go check them out at PokéXWord.com and be sure to follow them on Twitter for your chance to win a ton of PTCGO codes every month.
Check out the Late Night Series Season 6, brought to you by myself, Zach Lesage, and the Shuffle Squad. We're going to be running a bunch of sick events for the Pokemon community, and they start on August 30th. So one thing you might be noticing here is that there's an EU time and an NA time. We have one at 12 p.m. Eastern, which works out to about 5 p.m. in London. And then we have one at 7 p.m. Eastern, which should help out a lot of players on the West Coast play in this event. That being said, we still have a lot of cool things going on. Expect similar prizing that we've had for other Late Night Series events. Expect better staffing, expect better tournament experiences, and of course we do have a stream going up for this season as well, and I will be streaming the event on Twitch. That being said, we have the whole season up on the Play Limitless website. Late Night 51 all the way through 70 runs until we hit the Invitational on November 5th. So check that out, sign up today, and support Zach Lesage Events and the Shuffle Squad. See you there.